Hey you guys, I've been doing some videos and showing you some rocks, and it dawned on me that some of you may not be seeing what I'm seeing. You might need me to, it might be better for me to show you exactly what it is that I'm seeing on these rocks. So here I am in the freezing cold. As long as I can stand it, I'm going to show you guys, because I can't get any quiet inside my house with two roommates. So this is what we got. So let's start with this guy first. See his head right here? See, this would have been like the beak. See, this is a bird cowering, shielding, trying to shield himself from an intense heat. And you can see that in his body posture here. See, this is some sort of bird, you guys. This is a bird. It's his neck, his head, beak. See that? That's not just a rock or an overactive imagination, which I'm sure I've been guilty of in the past, but that's not the case here. This is a bird. So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a beak, I'm seeing a head, I'm seeing him hunched over, trying to get away from some intense heat that obviously did this to it. This isn't natural petrification as we've been taught. It's just not. The heat blast he's cowering from is what permanently made him in this position permanently. He's frozen in time. I mean, so that's what this one is. Let's look. Now this is a mini-me of that. See the beak right here? See the head? See his feathers? He's cowering back. His head's going that way. That's a bird. See that? See his eye right there? That's a bird. I don't know if it's the same kind of bird that you just saw, but this nonetheless is another bird, not just a rock. See that? See his eye right there? So yeah, this guy's a bird too. So that's two birds. Look at this guy. So you've got his wings back here. Got his head right here. This is a little baby dragon bird. Try to focus on him here. Can you see his teeth right here? Right here? Try to focus in on that. You see that? See those teeth? Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a baby dragon bird. That is a mouthful of what looks like some menacing teeth. And he is just frozen in time like the other ones. Look at that. imagine he'd have feet down here. They're probably up here. He's probably really frightened and scared at what the hell is going on. This is probably his back foot right here, bent right here. Did you see that though? That's a bird. It's some sort of dragon bird. It's something that's not supposed to exist. But it does. I found it. Did you see that? Look at this guy, man. I'm telling you, man, what's the best place to hide something? Right in plain sight, you guys. As you've graduated into your adult lives, how many times have you literally just looked at rocks? Probably not very many. Let's look at this guy here. Look at him. You got his beak right here. You got his mouth. You got his eye. Let's zoom in. Look at that. See his mouth? See his teeth right there? Look at that, you guys. Those are his teeth. This is not just a rock. Those are razor sharp teeth right there. This is his eye. So he's got his head over to the left. Look, you can see overlapping right here. This is a wing, and this is a wing. See his wings right there? Just completely frozen. Whatever does this turns them into just petrified creatures like this that we all think are just rocks we pay no attention to. Look at this guy, man. What is this? You tell me. It's not just a rock, and it's not my imagination. Look at that. Come on, guys. What are we dealing with here? If you're like me, you probably don't have much appetite for another conspiracy theory, another thing that just blows your mind, but I'm sorry, I don't have room for one either, but I have no explanation for what I'm finding, and it appears that we've been lied to about damn near everything. And I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was notice this, you guys. All I did was notice this. I post something like this on Reddit, and I got negative 100 karma. Negative 100 karma. Because I posted this one. This two-headed snake. Negative 100 karma on one post. In a rocks subreddit. Unbelievable. Look at this. This is a snake. That's a snake, man. That's a snake. Look at the soft white underbelly of a snake. That's what this is. You could even see blood right here. And then come around this side. It's another snake. It's nothing like we've seen before. But it's not just a rock. For people to say that this doesn't resemble a snake at all, I have to question your motives. Because reasonable people surely can admit that, yeah, this looks like a snake. Let's look into this some more. Not negative 100 karma. Come on, man. The internet is dead. Literally can't find people to engage with this stuff. There's so many moderators and filters and people in the way to check your information before they post it and decide they don't want to post it. It's ridiculous. Hopefully some fair, open-minded people start viewing some of my videos without bias and just without preconceived notions. Guys, take in the information. This looks like a two-headed snake. I'm sorry, it does. I mean, look at it, come on. And maybe all the ancient myths are real. I mean, do you think our ancestors were just seeing multi-headed serpents in the sky and just making it up? They weren't all on drugs. I don't think so. Maybe there's some truth to these things. Maybe the myths and the traditions and people's stories is all that is really the only truths we actually have to look at. Everything else has been written over by man, by people with agendas, it seems. So yeah, I think this looks like a snake. I even have a video just on this snake. So, my hands are starting to get a little freezing cold here. Oh yeah, look at this guy. I found this in my backyard. Look at this guy. Head right here. Eye. Try to focus. Eye. Beak. Teeth. Watch this. Look at this dude. Look at that. See him? Can you see him? Head, beak, nasty grill, teeth melting away. I mean, look at this thing, man. Unbelievable. I know, it's unbelievable, but that's why I named my channel Eyes to See. You only need your own two eyes to see what I'm talking about. I call them your lion eyes, because people see this stuff and they don't believe they're lion eyes. They believe what they've been taught over what they're seeing with their own two eyes. So I guess their eyes are lying to them. They see a little dragon bird here, but that couldn't possibly be a dragon bird. Couldn't possibly exist, something like that. So they just try to forget about it and move on, I guess. It's been my experience with a couple of people in my life. I have no family here. Trying to send them pictures. They are just not seeing it. And I can't get any of them to even watch my videos. It's just... Hopefully there's some people out there that I can talk to, at least, about this stuff. Please subscribe. Please leave me a message. Please leave a comment. Let me know I'm not crazy. I mean, I think we're in an awakening right now. And I've been blessed with the eyes to see. I was just like everyone else walking by these rocks my whole life. I never noticed this stuff. And all of a sudden, now I can see them for what they are. That's a nasty, nasty bird, you guys. See his wings here? So he's hunched over. And he's trying to look away from it. And whatever it is just so hot and nasty, just melting him away. And here's the underside of him. This would probably be an arm right here, so you can kind of see his legs right there, right here maybe. Wing. I mean, just opens all sorts of questions seeing this stuff. And I'd love to talk about it with you guys. All right. Oh yeah, this is a little baby guy here. Look at that. Head, 2 eyes. He's sitting there like that. See that? Yeah, I don't know what this is, but certainly doesn't look like just a rock to me. I mean, look at that. What is that? Oh yeah, this guy. I found this guy while walking in a big field. Just found him half buried. These are the wings. This is like a little devil bird, you guys. Seriously, look at this. So look at his head right here. Nose. You can see teeth right here. Let me try to zoom in on that. Look at that. You see that? You see that? You see his eye up here? Look at that. That looks like some sort of evil bird, you guys. This is real life, man. This is real. I found this. And I don't have explanations for it. Can you see it? See his teeth? Pretty crazy, huh? I know. It's jarring. It's upsetting. It's all of the above, but I could only imagine that I've been shown these things, allowed to see these things, in order to share these things. So I feel like I have to get this stuff out to you guys. Look at that, man. And that's not just my imagination. That is literally a head and teeth and a half-open mouth. Again, cowering away from something hot, something that's trying to burn it. It's looking away from something. And it's completely transformed into this stone. Look at that. You can see the layers of feathers. You can even see kind of like rust in here. I've got all sorts of observations I've made that have led to new theories on things, and hope to share them with you. Please subscribe to my channel at least. That would be really appreciative. I'm doing my best to keep my head above water and be able to stay living here. My rent went up $250 January 1st. All of our rent together went up $750, $250 a person. Unfreaking believable. And I've practically taken over the backyard with my rocks, but it's winter time, so nobody's caring right now, but I'd like to be able to afford a storage. I have a Patreon. I don't have any members yet. I mean, everything I'm bringing is completely unique. I think the world needs to know about this. If you can, I have some links in the description. If you can support my mission here, it would mean the world to me. I could get some storage. I can get a website going, because nobody is talking about stuff like this. Nobody. Look at this guy. Wings. Head. Picture a bird sitting there getting ready to take flight and fly off. Well, he got frozen in that position. Head, eye, I think you can even see some teeth in there. Yeah, they're kind of folded over. Yeah. Yeah, but not just a rock, you guys. It's a bird, some sort of bird. I don't know what to say. Let's look at, you guys have seen this one before. That's his eye, that's his beak. This is some sort of baby bird. I'm not sure what state of development this guy is in. I don't even know what species these are. Personally, I think they're little dragons. Honest, I do. And I think you will too when I'm done showing you everything. If you keep watching my channel, I think you'll come to the same conclusion. So let's move on to this one. Check this one out. So this one's a little bit harder to tell, but this might not be a good example, but you can see his head right here. See that? He's cowering down. This is his backside with his wings right here. He's hunched over. Again, not the greatest example, but this is still another bird. I know it is, because I've seen far too many examples just like this. You can kind of see his features there. Maybe that's his beak, eyes. See that? Do you see him? Trust me, I know it'll take your eyes a while to adjust to see these things, but that is a bird. It's another little bird. So let's move on. This guy, This is a little different than we've been seeing, but this is his backside. This would be the back of the bird. His wings would be back here, obviously. He's got his head down. He's probably laying down on the ground, just put his head down, trying to get away from this heat or whatever it is that did this to him. And he's made into a permanent petrified fossil of himself. You could say this is just a rock that broke off like this, but I have too many examples of these things for that to be the case. I know that's not the case. But anyways, I'm seeing his head, I'm seeing his body, and I'm just seeing a bird there. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's see, what do we got here? Oh yeah, this is a good one. This guy, you can actually see his beak right there. Can you see that? So you've got the whole bird here. He's just laying on the ground or in his nest. And you can see his beak right there. See that? His wings folded over to his side, keeping him warm. And him too is turned into a piece of rock. Look at that. See the wings? See the features he has there? So, shouldn't need too much direction on this guy. Beak, head, wings. It's a bird. Some sort of petrified bird. Here's another example. Head, wings back here. Folded up like that. You know how birds are when they're perched on a wire. Wings are back here on them. And he's just cowered over, doesn't know what hit him, and he's been frozen in time, just like this. Turn to rock. Be open to new information and consider this new information. Consider that everything we've been taught may be a very deep conspiracy to lie to us, to give us the false information, to maybe keep the truth about what goes on here from us. I don't know. But this is just new information, and if you're wise, you will take in new information and process it accordingly. Don't just, shun it from the get-go, because I have things here that are pretty convincing. Let's do this guy. See his beak right here, his mouth right there. Teeth right in here. Just a bird. Wings back here. Does not look like a nice bird. Looks like a very mean bird. Very mean bird. I do say so myself. Look at this guy. Just a rock? No, not just a rock. Bird. His head right here. This guy. Wings back here. Head. See, this guy's even got teeth.